We live in a world overflowing with information, facts, data, metrics, headlines. We can know almost anything with a search bar and a few seconds, but still we feel something missing because knowledge isn't the same as understanding, and facts aren't the same as meaning. A fact tells you what happened, but meaning tells you why it matters. A fact is a number, a date, a headline. Meaning is the silence you feel after reading it, the ache, the shift, the question it leaves behind. Facts exist outside of you, objective, unchanging. But meaning is personal, it's fluid, it lives inside you. What means everything to one person may mean nothing to another, because meaning depends on memory, on emotion, on experience. It depends on who you are when you encounter the fact. You can say, they died. That's a fact, but it doesn't tell you how it felt, what was lost, what echoes still linger in the space they left behind. You can say, I lost my job. That's a fact, but it doesn't hold the fear or the freedom or the strange sense of identity unraveling. Facts point to reality. Meaning reveals the truth. And in that way, meaning is harder to hold, harder to prove. But often, it's what shapes us more. You don't remember every detail of a moment, but you remember how it felt. You remember what it meant. That's what stays. That's what carves its way into memory. The problem is, we often stop at facts. We collect them, debate them, stack them like shields. But we don't ask, what does this mean for me? What am I learning? How am I changing because of this? We fear meaning because it asks us to feel, to interpret, to soften, to be wrong. Facts keep us safe. Meaning makes us human. And there's a danger, too, when we confuse one for the other, when we think data is truth, when we use facts to silence feelings, when we pretend that because something is provable, it must also be complete. But you can't quantify heartbreak. You can't chart the way a song breaks you open. You can't graph the moment you forgive someone, or fall in love, or let go of who you used to be. These are not facts. These are meanings. And they matter more than we often admit. So what do? We don't throw out facts. We hold them. But we also sit with the question, and what does this mean to me? We honor both head and heart. We learn to see the world not just through data, but through depth. Because meaning is where your life takes root, where your memories become mirrors, where your choices start to carry weight. You don't build a life out of facts. You build it out of meaning, layer by layer, moment by moment, experience by experience. Not what happened, but what it meant. And if you can live from that place, that inner place where feeling meets insight, then the facts don't just inform you, they transform you.